And we're live. Hey guys, it's Aizenchat here again. I'm Sakamoto, Kyosuke, and with me today I have Kira.
Yo,
I also have Alex.
Hey,
Lucas is probably off somewhere being dead, and Kellen probably following suit. Anyways, today the chosen topic of choice was Pokemon nominate, which was said by Alex. So thank him for all the Pokemon discussion that will be coming forward from today.
always Pokemon, 100% Pokemon. Um, I figure, before we really get started, there was some new Pokemon leaks for Sun and Moon.
Yep.
Anyone take a
I'm
look at those, other than me?
Someone showed a picture of them, and Munagi was talking about them. Personally, all I saw was, oh look, Derpy Dragon that looks like the dragon that fuses with Stardust Dragon in 5Ds. Overly
same.
complicated looking electric thing.
Hmm,
Um, Pikachu ripped off number 7.
yep.
Um, and then the electric bugs I think are cool though. Um, but yeah, no, yeah, I'm not too hot on a lot of the designs.
I'm not too hot on a lot of the designs either. I like the weird, overly complicated one, and I like the derpy-looking dragon, because the derpy-looking
Hmm.
dragon is sweet.
I'm still waiting for that ghost normal type.
The ghost normal type would be pretty sick. Thoughts, Kira?
Like more recently, I saw one of the leaked designs, and I was like, "What is this? Looks like a little green bus with horns."
Hmm,
That's the middle design for the electric bug one. I like the final one.
I
Okay,
didn't get a chance to see the
Bruxish.
final one.
Bruxish creeps me out.
oh,
That's the psychic water one with
Mm.
yeah. Oh, cutie fly. I didn't see this one. Bug fairy.
oh, the one
God.
that's literally just a mosquito.
Yep. Why is a mosquito fairy? It's like terrifying. Electric Steel because we didn't already have Pikachu being one shot by Earthquake.
Same.
Oh, is the Guardians getting attention in this? Okay.
Yes.
Watch they don't even come up with a third Gaia Pokemon, it's just Zygarde.
That would almost disappoint more than not doing Z. You feel me?
Hmm.
Mm.
So is the mosquito a fairy because it just haunts people? Like mosquito, everyone hates mosquitoes and everyone hates fairies, so just
Yo, confirmed.
was it the dragon that had? Yes, it was the dragon that had Sap Sipper. I don't know how I feel about that because no one would be using a grass type move on you anyways.
Yeah, I feel ya, but you happen to be fighting like a grass starter.
And they use tackle. Or if you're superior, Dragon Pulse.
Yeah,
Mm.
Superior is so master race. He's
Well, superior is like Gen 5's freaking um, Greninja, just less OP.
mm-hmm. Shout out to Greninja for being stupid.
Greninja Protean is, oh my god.
Yes.
He's already so good. Like,
Watch them add Mega Evolutions for Gen 6 starters, and,
he'll be insta-banned so quick.
Greninja, instead of having Protean, it has an ability that changes it so that you always get, stab bonus, and, whenever a move hits you, it's not very effective or you're immune to it. There you go. Done.
Actually, I think what might be a legitimate ability for him is it makes all all his water and dark type moves super effective always. I could totally see them doing that because he's already broken.
Jesus.
Just destroy everything.
Like, Protean is such an OP ability, good lord.
So what does Protean do to dual types? Does it change the main type, or does it change both?
I think it would change both.
Okay. Oh god, that's annoying.
Hmm.
Hey, what's that? Fairy type flash cannon. Screw you two. I think Fennekin's the coolest though from Gen. Like just overall.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. There's a reason why I picked it.
Okay, so in the next game, I want to have a team, right? I'm not even going to use the starters. Well, maybe I use Lydon, but I might not even use the starter they give me and just have, like, Piplup, Snivy, and then, like, Fennekin from my last games. And
That's
just use those.
Actually, though.
And if I decide to get both games just to play them both again, I'd have Grovyle. Well, I'd have Trico, and then I'd have probably. I might have Oshawott or Squirtle,
Okay,
and then like Cyndaquil.
I get you.
Shout out to Kira still not wanting to battle me after I gave her a Cyndaquil.
Yep.
It's making me want to play Pokemon right now, which I haven't played in like a day and a half.
My DS is downstairs.
Oh man, it'd be funny if we could just screen share a battle right now and just take turns whipping each other. I'd start to lose once you guys caught on to the whole Zoroark Ninetales thing.
Probably.
It's a gimmick that I require to work, or I will get raped. Either that or Main Shao just solos your team with freaking high jump kick. Thing has like 306. Thing has like almost 360 attack or something like that.
Yeah.
High jump kick just destroys your face. So, oh, that electric overly complicated one's legendary?
Oh.
Oh.
It is. It's a guardian like the Azelf Mez spirit thingies.
Mm.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay. Well, guess I'm not using him. Rip.
Rip.
If anyone's wondering why I just said that, it's because using legendaries is for scrubs. Fight me if you disagree.
Yep.
I live under Lucas's bed. Kill Lucas. So, yeah.
Kill Lucas first.
Yep. Pokemon community just busts into an outroar because they are not even watching the video. They just feel a disturbance in the force. Someone insulted my team. Well, I mean, when you walk into a team and there's like 6 Jirachi,
Yeah.
it's not fun. Like, they throw down 60 bajillion stacks of spikes and then destroy your life, make you want to cry. Yeah, like I said, like I thought, my main Shao has 352 attack.
I see.
It also can't be flinched out, so bang bang. So even its U-turn hurts when I throw that thing out. You're just like, oh, what's that? It's a psychic type U-turn. Bye bye.
Hmm.
So, Mega Evolutions reached Legendary tier, and people complain that they're broken when Legendaries were always that broken.
Yeah.
something that's not realized by a lot of people. For example, Gallade and Gardevoir stats are like 518. They just beat the 600 cap in their Mega Evolutions. And Gardevoir will one-shot you with her Moon attack.
Moonblast, Moonblast, Moonblast.
Doesn't help that Gardevoir is already tanky as heck.
Yeah.
And is now Fairy, so screw weakness to Bug and Dark.
Hmm.
And if you're fighting, you're so screwed. Like, also, Psychic types are screwed now, too, because, Psychic got, it's poison. And then, yeah, I should get Fairy, please. I'm actually interested to know why they chose Gardevoir to be Fairy.
Because fan service.
Rip.
Like, oh, this is an okay Pokemon from previous gens. Let's make it completely broken.
It's because everyone loves Gardevoir. Rip. Profiting, please. But literally, the evolutions are just Digimon now, so this is literally what Digimon evolutions are like. They only last short period of time. I would have preferred Pokemon like Baynet, Absol, and Mawile just got evolutions rather than Mega Evolutions, because they're okay. They're not okay. No offense, but they're not great because of their stat totals. They have a good stat, and then the rest fall short. Right? So I think Baynet's stat total is like in the 400s. So is Absol's, and Mawile doesn't even cap 400. She has like 380. That's really bad for if you want to use that Pokemon. So, like, not giving them an actual evolution, just giving them a Mega Evolution to say, bang, there, done. Now shut up, use that Pokemon. Isn't fair, because then you have to give up your slot that you could have used for more powerful Pokemon offensively. Also, Absol has needed an evolution or a pre-evolution for the longest time, in my opinion. That's just my opinion.
It's way more powerful than most things that could hatch out of an egg, but it's not nearly as powerful as a lot of things that evolve twice.
So, guys, do you ever think they're going to give a Pikachu clone an actual evolution? Or are they just going to keep doing different types of Pikachu clones that have no evolution and suck more than Pikachu?
I think they're going to do the no evolution stuff.
Alex, you have a feeling?
I have a feeling they're not ever going to give a Pikachu clone evolution, but literally, I think if eventually they're literally just gonna make a Pikachu clone that's like almost exactly just Pikachu.
I see.
It'd be great.
Surprised Raichu hasn't gotten a Mega Evolution. Oh dear. I just clicked on a link I was sent in chat. That's not okay. So, Ninetales Mega Evolution. Oh man, I'd be all over that.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty sweet, actually.
Yes.
Ninetales is already good. Oh man, that'd make Ninetales godly.
What would they do like they did with Blaziken, which they just give it Drought as the Mega Evolution anyway? Or would they give it some weird ability that's mandated because Mega Evolution?
Okay. Alright, so since, Ninetales is this mystical beast that's just a regular Pokemon, I feel like he'd either be Fire Psychic or Fire Fairy, so maybe an ability that, boost one of those things, potentially. But yeah, I think that'd be so sweet.
Hmm.
Imagine if he didn't even stand, he just levitated because he's so powerful.
Yeah. So, who's your favorite gym leaders?
Okay. To be fair, I don't really care about a lot of the gym leaders, but I guess if I had to think off the top of my head, Skyla.
Okay.
Um, yeah. Kira's like, what's a gym leader?
He was like, I don't even Pokemon battle.
I just get the starter and never play the game again. Oop, Kira might actually be dead.
Do what you say.
Link's a post, but doesn't speak?
But I'm alive.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, so let me just say that I don't agree with a lot of these complaints, but some of them are extremely true. Um,
That
I,
was late.
Also, is it the same Toko that Alex follows?
Yes. No.
Okay. So yeah, it's just there's Tokos just post stuff like that apparently. Either that or people who just love Toko just seem to post that. But then again, everyone loves Toko.
Yeah.
Anyone who doesn't know, that's Hilda. Anyone who doesn't know, that's female starter character in Black 1.
Yep. My favorite gym leader is Elsa.
Repeat that?
Elsa.
Okay. Is that the electric chick?
Yeah, electric chick, Gym 5.
Yeah. She shipped with Skyla.
Well,
Yep. Shipped pretty hard with Skyla, actually. Oh, man. Proceeds to one-shot Mega Evolves Absol and base form Gardevoir. Ooh, and Moonshine Critical. Oh dear. Moonblast, please.
Moonblast, Moonblast, Moonblast.
Petition to name Moonblast
Dread.
Moonshine. Okay. Let's see. Alright, I just beat up Serena.
Sounds like X and Y.
Poor Serena. She caught me off guard that one time when I had a bunch of level 20s though in a level 50 area, and I was like, oh god, I hate you.
So, who's your favorite champion?
Cynthia.
Okay.
Well, yeah, Cynthia. I was like, wait, maybe Blue. Nah, Cynthia. Blue's
You're
pretty great, though, too. Sorry, guys.
Don't have the death.
I'm down with the sickness. Not really. I actually just have allergies. Yep. I just jumped on our live stream and heard like the 2-second lag. And I caught it literally as you were saying, ooh, wah. Okay. So while I took off my earbuds, did Kira say anything?
Nope.
God dang it.
For me, it's gotta be N.
Does N even count? I would because yes, sure, he's your first game clear enemy, but like,
Hey, he
does
beats
he?
Alder, and then takes over the Pokemon League, and then you battle him after you beat the Elite Four.
Hmm. I guess that constitutes as it.
Hmm.
Still going the lesbian though. Probably just like offended a bunch of people by saying. um. Though I
It's not
also
like
wouldn't.
he doesn't, rent a beach house and then just invite women to try on swimsuits.
Uh, wonder if she gave Dawn her sense of fashion that way. Because Dawn wears miniskirts in freaking like -0, like -1 degree weather.
Sitting
On
on
like
these Jesus.
on like ice mountains. Not in
Yep.
just like the cold. No, she's walking through thick snow to the point where you can't even run in
Hmm.
a miniskirt. And to quote Alex, that's how you know you're a slut.
There you go.
So, speaking of Pokemon characters, are you guys a fan of how the Pokemon anime portrayed the heroines? All just leaking into Ash's harem?
No, not really. Honestly, I would much prefer that, if they were to. They could have just followed the Pokemon manga or the anime, and it would have been great.
Well, okay, let's be real. The first couple episodes of the original Pokemon was really great.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. In fact, I'd say probably through Johto, I really liked the Pokemon anime.
Hmm.
And then, when it got to Hoenn, I started to not watch it as much. And, it's not like, oh, Alex doesn't watch cartoons anymore, you know, because I was like 12 or whatever. And it's not like I didn't like Pokemon because casually wearing a Pikachu shirt, you know.
Hmm.
And it's not like the third gen didn't do a lot of interesting things. I just think it got formulaic.
Yeah,
Like
that's a good one.
I don't think it could keep me after switching up the cast like it did.
Hmm. Okay, since we're on the topic of Pokemon anime, if they do make Origin, the only thing I want to see is Gold just beat the crap out of Red. That's the only thing I want to see, because Gold is like, literally, if Red is the best, then Gold is God at the moment.
Yeah, but N is actually Jesus, so
Son of God OP. Actually Gold Descendant. Rip.
but Gold is like 16 or whatever in the manga, and N is like older than that.
Are they concurrent?
Um, I think they're all in the same universe. I
Concurrent
know
as in at the same time.
characters. I would have to look specifically.
Because, like, the advanced tech thing, though. Because there's advancements in technology in the Pokemon universe
Yeah,
with each coming game, so years has to have passed. You know what sucked? But, like, it was a good idea in hindsight, but it sucked in, like, the way that it was finally finished in Gold, is that Heart Gold was, when you get called back to fight people, their Pokemon maxed at, like, level 40.
mm,
And I was just like, I can't grind if you're all level 40. I got called by youngster Joey multiple times. Who's in like every game apparently because he's omnipotent and omniscient with his bug Pokemon.
Okay, N is 20.
Okay, that's believable.
Yeah. This is, of course, according to the wiki. But
The wiki's not too bad, so
yeah, the Pokemon wiki is actually pretty good. So, yeah. N has used all 17 types of Pokemon existing in Gen 5.
I see.
N is actually Jesus.
So, like we discussed the other day, let's just let everyone in that Ampharos should be Gold's Mega
Oh,
in
totally.
Pokemon the Origin. His Ampharos should be the thing he sends out against Charizard because Charizard's fire flying, right? Ampharos uses like Thunderball or Discharge or something, not Power Gem because Power Gem would totally wreck Charizard's life from Ampharos. Like, absolutely destroy it entirely. One shot. Bye-bye, Charizard. Right? So it uses that. Charizard's like, oh no. And Red is like, oh no. So, the Mega Evolve starts beating on Ampharos. Ampharos Mega Evolves in response to Gold's want to win and want to have Ampharos safe. And then he just totally destroys Charizard. Just absolutely. Have him just use Dragon Pulse or something, and they Dragon Pulse at the same time, and Charizard ends up being overwhelmed.
Alright.
Bam.
Yeah, Gold is 16.
How's the Pokemon Wikis? Is it bricking your computer right now?
Oh, no, it's not. It's actually doing really great. This is the best performance I've gotten in Pokemon Wiki in a couple of weeks.
Nice.
Yep.
So, oh my, is the cover, no, okay. Is that cover literally Mega Rayquaza fighting Deoxys?
What?
I get onto the wiki, and I just see the cover, and I'm like, that looks like Mega Rayquaza versus base Deoxys.
I feel like Deoxys is just gonna get smashed. Good lord. Where did you find this?
On the top of the page, at the homepage, on the Pokemon.wiki.com wiki. If I can save the image. Not god dang it, I can't. It's part of the formatting. And yeah, Deoxys is crashing down from the sky, and Rayquaza looks ready to tear into Deoxys. I can get a screenshot and send it to you guys.
Oh, I found it.
Yeah. Deoxys needs a Mega Evolution ASAP. If they're really just gonna Mega Evolve Mewtwo and leave everyone else to die.
Yeah. Or if you're just gonna have Rayquaza solo frickin' verse because it became Super Dragon God.
If its stats surpass God, I don't approve. Like, if your stats are surpassing the God, Arceus, I don't approve. Watch the Sinnoh remake just have Mega Arceus. And Mega Arceus has like a stat total of 980.
You act as if that's not gonna be a thing.
It is gonna be a thing. You gotta give him the Mega Plate.
Mega Plate, it just turns into a Mega type Pokemon.
Yep. Super effective against everything, immune to everything.
Only other Mega Pokemon can damage it.
Yep. So just two Arceuses duking it out. It's not like you can breed Arceus, so good luck with that.
Alright. Mega Rayquaza has 780. Arceus. Come on.
720. Arceus is 720.
Yeah. Confirmed. Rayquaza has become Super Dragon God.
Makes me sad. That's the god of all of Pokemon, and its existence is not the most powerful Pokemon.
Well, keep in mind that it's in a different continuity.
True. But I highly doubt it's not canon. Like, that Arceus is still god.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, Mega Arceus is just... You know what would be funny? It's if they just started fusing the trios together instead of Megas.
Oh, okay. You want to know what legendary Mega I want?
What?
Mega Kyurem. It just turns into the ultimate Unova Dragon. None of this fusion bullcrap.
But you just want it to be Ice Dragon God?
No, it turns into this freaking fire lightning ice dragon god.
I see.
Yep, and it just smashes.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I thought I was gonna end with Darkrai or something.
Darkrai, huh?
Yep.
Interesting.
Real talk, Sinnoh had like pretty much the most broken legendaries. You have the gods of space and time, and then the god.
Super god.
Mega
Yeah.
god.
Arceus is too. Real talk, Arceus' ability is amazing.
Multi-type?
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Just literally, I can do whatever I want. The ability.
Yep. It's gonna be funny when they introduce a Pokemon that's normal and just has it. It'd be hilarious.
Well, they already have, like, Protean.
Mm-hmm. No, but I was just imagining it being like a Mew hidden ability. Because Mew spawned all other Pokemon.
I feel ya.
Mm.
Is that canon still?
I think so.
I'd have to check the Pokedex. Huh. What the heck? What was that?
I don't know. Honestly speaking, I think that Mew is the first um, you know, like primordial legendary.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think that it literally is the Pokemon that created all Pokemon, because that contradicts other stuff.
Well, I'm pretty sure they weren't expecting Pokemon to get as big as they were, and they were just like, oh crap, we said something we shouldn't have.
Well, originally, Gold, Silver, Crystal was supposed to be all the Pokemon was.
Mm-hmm. So, not to distract from Pokemon, but my sister was watching a YouTuber, and she grabs me by the shirt and says, "Hey, Xavier, watch this." I'm like, "Oh God, what is it?" And it's the YouTuber saying, "Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort." And I was like, "Oh God, dang it! I can't avoid this song being in my life forever."
Yeah, my friend is doing a review of, like, the top 2000s songs,
Mm-hmm.
like, on the charts. He's just doing, like, a couple paragraph review of each song. I can't wait until he gets to Last Resort.
I see. I think the best one was still when we were just like, oh yeah, I want to I want to watch that fight from Bleach, and it just pops open and turns out to be an AMV with that song.
Yeah. I can't even.
Like, it didn't say it anywhere in the title. Not even in the description. The description said it's just the show I like, with the fight I like, with the song I like. And it just happens to be Last Resort. Man. Shout out to the Pokemon move Last Resort.
Same.
Whenever you use, I gotta have like a slacking with it whenever I have Last Resort and just name him Papa Roach. And then I use everything.
That freaking move will solo. The slacking is ridiculous.
So, like, I'll use all my abilities, and when they're on their last Pokemon, I'll be like, yo, Last Resort, and they just throw their DS on the ground. Kellen, please.
Please.
Your lolly porn music is not as acceptable.
Too much cancer in the world.
That's Aizenchat. Can I mute him? I think I can. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, man, I wish I could unmute him, too. So,
This live stream needed some cancer in it.
I see. So, welcome Majora's Mask, Kellen.
I'm out of phase.
Yeah, he's abandoning One Piece for just 5 seconds so he can be Majora's Mask.
Yes.
I thought it was going to be he's abandoning One Piece for one moment so you can join an even worse fandom.
I've actually decided to wank the shittiest anime now.
Okay, so what is this anime?
This anime is so shitty. It's good.
What is it?
Prince of Tennis. I'm just kidding. No.
Oh, I was gonna say, shots fired at that old shonen. Let it die in peace. Like,
Ooh, boy.
God, I remember when this one guy was getting wrecked by the Southern tennis player because he was left-handed. I was like, what am I even watching?
It's a shonen about tennis. What more do you want?
Oh, man.
Real talk, though, that show did have pretty decent character designs.
Real talk, they hyped up tennis so much it was actually enjoyable.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god. I find it amazing how, like, the simplest things in, like, children's card games can be so hype in anime.
Kuroko no Basket made basketball epic.
I don't know, it also made basketball gay.
Not as gay as Free made swimming. No way, swimming was already gay.
Everyone's wet. That's the best way I'm going to describe that. Everyone was already wet, anyone who was swimming. So...
We're already wet, might as well.
Yep. Ah, man. Oh god, that was quite a tangent we got off on. So poor Prince of Tennis, hindsight. Oh yeah, I'm going to be watching. Anyone who doesn't know, I'm going to be watching Free and this Ecchi at the same time. And since both are sports anime technically, I'm just going to switch back and forth so I can see abs and boobs in equal amounts.
It's a bisexual person's dream.
And I'm going to pass Divine Judgment after I finish both of them. I am not quitting.
Divine Judgment.
I am not quitting until I finish both. So, we shall see what happens if I am alive at the end. So, yep.
Careful not to overdose on BGs.
My sister is watching Free. And this girl I'm friends with is like, oh yeah, I watched Free. And I started talking to her about it. She's like, shh, no one must know.
They need to make a beach volleyball anime.
And I'm
Oh,
like
watch that.
imagining it just being like a boys versus girl things, and they just switch between episodes and camera shots. Like it's the same thing, just you get like crotch shots from both sides, and then like ab shots in one episode, and then boob shots in the other. And it's like if you're a guy, watch episodes 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Right? If you're a boy, watch 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 10, 12.
The final episode is just an unbroken string of random shots.
Yep. Episode 13.
You know what's sad? It would probably still be better than Fairy Tail.
This already is better than Fairy Tail. It's just the concept is.
Oh, well, okay, because this is...
probably here. Someone would have to do something poorly for this to be worse than Fairy Tail.
Well, okay, it wouldn't be really all that hard for a studio to be like, okay, this is what the show's going to be about, that's all we're going to do.
Yep.
Like, if your show is doing what it's intended to do from the beginning until the end, you're doing good in that regard. Already better than what something who doesn't do what it's supposed to do and another thing does. If you know what I mean.
Yes.
Like, if you're trying to be a good harem and you're a bad harem, you're bad. Though then again, if you're a harem in general, you tend to be bad anyways, even if you are good. Oh, poor harems. One of these days, I'm gonna get killed by a harem lover.
You're just gonna come up to you on the side of the street and just hit you with a lead pipe.
Yep. Or I could be like, spoilers, Izaya, and then like, oh yeah, I'm talking trash over the phone and just get stabbed in an alleyway.
You know, if you want to get killed like that, you might as well insult a Black Butler fangirl.
I can insult Black Butler. I can insult, what's his face? The little boy, CL fans, like, fangirls, though. Because that means they're into Shota porn. That's all that means.
Real fast though, Black Butler's okay.
Well, okay. Well, I can't say it's not. I haven't heard anything really negative about it, except for the second season, I think.
The second season's trash, don't watch it. I pretend the second season doesn't even exist.
Well, there's a third and fourth season now. So, well, fourth being the movie, I think. It's something like that. So, and I think those are canon, but the second season isn't.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Because if I'm remembering correctly, I think the second season is just actually pure filler. In and out.
The second season isn't based off the manga.
So, yep. Sounds like filler.
Yeah.
Alright, so back to Pokemon. Oh gosh. So,
What's all y'all's favorite region?
Hero proceeds to never answer. Kellen proceeds to say the grand line.
Oh, Konoha. Konoha is my favorite region.
Part 1 Konoha only.
Part 1 Konoha. The first half of Konoha. Hyrule is my favorite region.
Hyrule's a good region.
Best region.
Hey, it's Mucus. Hey, oh, God dang it, he muted his mic. Are you Kellen 2.0?
You would say...
Because you both entered with music playing and then you immediately after just mute your mic.
But I actually came in with good music.
Some sweet cancer.
He's got a party. Okay. He's got a party going on in his Hosu. So...
Lucas's house is my favorite region.
I'm just going to chat.
Best region.
I'm reading his... Here. Okay, I'll just tell everyone what you're saying, Mucus. He says nothing. Okay. Alright, back to Pokemon. Before we were interrupted by more music and then silence. Regions.
Okay, in all seriousness, Hoenn is my favorite.
Okay.
I was expecting Lucas to go, the lower half of a girl is my favorite region, but whatever. Kira, answer the question. The lower half of your mom is my favorite. Figured as much, Lucas. Everyone loves the lower half of my mom.
Shots fired.
I
The
don't know
lower
if
half of Aaron Jaeger's mom is my favorite.
you mean the half that got crushed by rocks?
Yes.
Ouch. There is an Aaron fanboy crying right now. Aaron fanboys.
I will drink his tears.
You'll drink his tears. I said Aaron fanboy. There's only one.
There's only one. There can only be one.
They all killed each other off. There only can ever be one Aaron fanboy at a time, or else dimensional cracks in the universe start happening. Aaron is basically Zero from Vampire Knight. You see, the thing is, I've never seen Vampire Knight, and it's repeatedly
It's
just
Twilight. But
and it's just repeatedly sold in my Walmart, and I'm just like, why though? Does anyone actually buy this? It's always fully stocked, so I assume no.
Your problem might actually be Walmart.
So what I'm hearing is he's Mika from Mari no Sarah. Or is it Mika? Or is it what's his face? No, yeah, Yu is the main character who's a demon now. And Mika's a vampire who didn't want to be a vampire, but he's a vampire because Yaoi. I mean, because reasons.
Yaoi.
Yu is it? Oh, oops! Oops! God dang it! Whoopsie daisy! I guess I just spoiled something.
Yeah, you just spoiled that for me. Thanks.
Okay.
Appreciate
what? Oh, my bad. Well, okay. I don't think it counts as okay. This is the only reason I know this is because my friends were showing me screenshots, and from what I got from it, Mika did something to you, and you is now partially demon. I don't know what, I don't know how, and I don't know if it's accurate. So just disregard it for now. I just see a lot of screen. I did the same thing to Kira.
Yep.
And it was by the same people. It's Toma and Misaka just repeatedly posting screenshots of stuff I just don't read. And I'm just like, oh. So I say it, expecting that everyone knows it, thinking it's like not big. And then everyone's like, you bastard, you just spoiled that for me. I'm like, whoops. Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Yaoi.
He's a vampire spawned from Yaoi and Lolicons. Cruel Tepes is just this lolly who likes Mika because Mika's got legs in high, like, he's got like thigh-high boots, and I think Cruel is just into that crap. She just loves her teenage boys into the thigh-high boots. Because Cruel is like 500 years old or some crap or something like that.
She's a MILF.
Ichigo has given up like 6 different times in the series. I don't want to hear it.
Oh my god, don't even get me started on Bleach right now.
I know he's got wrecked by Yuha.
He got wrecked by Yuha in a panel. I'm dead serious.
Yep,
Just
I believe
one
it.
panel. He shows up his new Bankai, and then like you go to the next page, and then it's gone.
Well, okay, his first mistake was using a Bankai against a Quincy. We already know how that goes, even without the coin.
Seriously.
Like, I don't understand what Ichigo expected after he now has a legitimate Zanpakuto.
And that broke. So that new Zanpakuto that we only saw for like one page is gone.
Ichigo was being stupid. Ichigo was like, oh yeah.
I'm at the point right now where I don't even want him to fight you. I want it to be Aizen getting up from his chair.
Aizen actually finds Kyoka Suigetsu.
Yes.
Just destroys Yuha.
Ichigo can just die for all I care.
Watch it just be Aizen being like, this isn't actually how I wanted this to end. Uses Bankai without a Zanpakuto. Just
who can see into the future? Aizen doesn't see into the future. He's in the future, the past, and the present.
Oh my god.
I can see into the future.
Oh my god, that scene from the parody!
That's actually Yuha's new power now.
Wasn't that always his power? They said he can see everything.
Yeah, but now he can actually.
If he can see everything, he can see.
He can see
future.
everything, and now he can make whatever he wants to happen.
Well, wasn't there already? Yeah, there was already a character who was like, "Oh yeah, I think that," and it's there. Bang.
Yeah.
There's tons of characters like that in comics already.
So I want to know how the fuck they're gonna beat him.
The same way you beat every other villain.
Bullshit.
It's actually Aizen.
Aizen's gonna come out of his chair and be like,
Aizen is actually the villain the entire time.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
It's not a Nakama power-up, it's more of just, I am a hollow, I'm going to rip your face into shreds. That's the power-up. Or he could go Final Getsuga Tensho again.
I mean, he still has his Shinigami powers. He literally just lost his Hollow and Quincy powers.
So, he and his dad should go, hey, let's duel Final Getsuga Tensho.
I could see that happening. I just don't care anymore.
I would go duel Final Getsuga Tensho with my dad.
His new Bankai looked so cool, too, and now it's just gone.
Hey, man.
Fuck you,
if Aizen can't have his sword, neither can Ichigo.
Bleach.
Oh, okay, so Lucas...
I want to drink Bleach after reading that chapter.
Lucas is pointing out that Hiatus X Hiatus is going on hiatus again.
Oh my god, yes. It was back for like 3 months and now it's gone.
I don't know what you guys expected. Anyone who didn't expect
I'm honestly convinced that this series won't be finished in my lifetime. I'm for real. I'm gonna have to tell my grandchildren to keep reading Hunter x Hunter after I'm dead.
Hiatus Hex Hiatus.
Hiatus Hex Hiatus.
I feel like it'll end after One Piece.
Oh my god, no.
After. The writer will just be like, well, One Piece is over, I'm done.
The unholy trinity is Pokemon, Hunter x Hunter, and One Piece. A.k.a. stuff that will never end because of BS reasons.
At least One Piece is getting close to like the final act with the Yonkos and everything.
Isn't it like 80% done?
Yeah, kind of. Hiatus X Hiatus just got on a boat. It's following the Berserk trial of going on hiatus on a boat.
Oh, does that mean Goen's gonna have his girlfriend raped in front of him?
You mean Killua?
Oh god. Oh man. Oh, that's pretty great. Maybe? No, what if Killua is like Griffith?
Oh my god.
And like, Goen's girlfriend is his fishing pole, according to Lucas.
Oh my god.
And so like what I'm imagining is Killua is just repeatedly chopping into his like fishing pole.
Oh my god.
Shout out to Berserk for doing that.
Berserk has no shell.
Killua is the most broken character right now. What can he do? Break bones?
No,
or is he like in a full body cast?
Yep. There you go.
Lucas proceeds to go silent. Maybe he's just dead. And that's why he's broken. He's with someone who can make any wish he wants come true. I see.
Can you wish for this fucking series to end?
I was gonna say the same thing. High five, Kellen.
For real.
It's funny because all the long-running series are like, oh yeah, we're gonna end. When high key, we all know they're not. They're just gonna make a sequel. Every single one of them, I guarantee. Watch the next One Piece thing literally just be Gold Roger's story or something.
I would actually be okay with that.
It's just Gold Roger as a kid and his adventures, and I just be like, oh, god dang it. It's called Two Piece.
Well,
it's called Two Piece this time. What'd you say?
At least it would have direction.
Yes, because it's going somewhere.
Rather than just, oh, I'm One Piece. That's it.
Nah, OxyClean guy died, so it can't be OxyClean. It's Clorox.
OxyClean.
It's Clorox. You know what would have been cool is if after Ichigo lost his powers, Uryu became the main character. And then since it'd be
Uryu.
cool. It'd be cool because it's Quincy based, and then we get to see Uryu make decisions rather than everyone hating him for like 3 years, thinking he's a traitor.
He pulled us, Sasuke. Sort of.
Chad is going to beat Juha. Okay.
Chad.
Watch Chad use his Diablo arm and just one shot.
I'll kill myself. I'm being legit. Fucking Chad.
Poor Chad.
Chad doesn't do anything. He always loses.
Well, he beat a Pre-Verona Spada. Remember how Grimjow came back and he... Grimjow ripped that guy's heart out. He literally... Okay, let me be real here. Let's look at all the Bleach fights of major villains. How many of them actually end with a 1v1?
Ichigo versus Byakuya.
Mm-hmm.
You have Aizen versus Ichigo, Ichigo versus Byakuya, and even Okiura versus Hollow Ichigo and Ichigo wasn't a 1v1. Because Uryu and Orihime were also involved. So that does not count. There is barely any Bleach fights that are an actual 1v1 because villains are totally broken.
I guess. It's true. Yeah. The three, main villains of Bleach.
I wish Stark was still alive.
I like Stark. No, it's
Name me a main
Naruto.
main Naruto fight. Haku versus Naruto didn't have a flashback until after Haku died.
Oh my god. A Naruto fight that doesn't have a flashback.
Like I said, Haku versus Naruto and Sasuke didn't have a flashback until after Haku died.
It's like the only one.
That's because it's still like this third volume of Naruto. Welcome back, Kira, if you came back. I thought you said that.
Thank you.
So yeah, there's that.
Take a shot every time a Naruto fight has flashbacks.
I die of alcohol poisoning. Cause that's 6 times in one fight. So, do you think Neji should have died? Cause I don't.
No. I think it should have been somebody useless, like Kiba.
Obito, hands down, is the best villain. Yeah. I feel like that's low quality bait.
Fuck Obito.
He's trolling. Yeah, that's what I thought. Low quality.
How many
bait.
times have we dissed Obito in this chat?
Obito is actually just Kyokusugetsu.
Yokosugetsu.
He was actually Aizen the entire time. Aizen was just trolling the other fan bases. Aizen was also Crocodile from One Piece.
Yes.
He was just trolling fan bases repeat.
I would love that actually.
It was just at the end they just do a collab chapter of all the big three.
Aizen is the final villain of all the main series.
Aizen is also Beerus and Whis at the same time. He's
Yes.
also the Omni King.
Yes.
Anime has actually just been an illusion of Kyokusugetsu. Everything we've been watching, everything we've been reading is actually just Kyokusugetsu. Obito saved Kakashi because he got a pedo booty call from Rin. I believe it. Keep in mind that my Ninja Great Warriors spotty post, Might Guy beating the crap out of Kisame. Kisame's like, are you kidding me? You had another level of power I didn't know about? I'm getting kind of done with your crap. Poor Kisame.
I liked Kisame.
He was funny. He's just like, ooh, I'm gonna kill this guy. What the heck is wrong with you? In response to fighting Might Guy. Perfect Cell was funny too. But he's just so creepy in imperfect form that he loses points as whole.
Hey, I'm gonna absorb the androids.
I'm gonna drink this guy. Hey, remember when I drank this guy? Yeah, that was weird. Quoting the parody.
It's sad that Cell is now the weakest villain in DBZ.
No, Raditz is.
Raditz. Raditz. That's a
Raditz and the Raditz and the Cybermen are the weakest villains in all of DBZ at the moment.
Poor Raditz.
Because even Chaozu got to Raditz level, and Chaozu's Chaozu.
They should make a Fukatsu Noir and have Raditz come back as a Super Saiyan God.
I want to see Raditz's hair spike up, just straight up.
It'd be like Gon, when Gon went adult.
Oh, Gon's hair, just like, you know, I saw pictures of that, and he's like wearing a half crop top, and like booty shorts, and then this hair. Yes, he is already a Super Saiyan 3, Ruckus. His power level's actually just like 50. No, that would still be like too high, because that would imply his power level's like 10,000, and he's like 1,200. His base power level if he's Super Saiyan 3 is like lower than 50. Rip Raditz. And he's like Goku's older brother. A good quote from the parody.
Have Raditz come back and just be fodderized.
Huh?
I think it would be great to have Raditz come back and just be completely fodderized.
That happened with a lot of with a lot of villains in GT. Let's remember how you beat Cloud as Sora in Cage. Let's remember how Cloud, Leon, Squall, every single freaking Final Fantasy character destroys Sora in canon.
Yes.
Because you start out and you fight Squall, and Squall like one-shots you.
Yes.
Divine Sora is pretty OP.
Yes.
Riku is more OP.
Yes.
In all forms.
The main villain of Kingdom Hearts is broken as hell.
You mean Ansem?
Xehanort.
Xehanort? Oh.
Xehanort. Oh, I can time travel. Oh, I've existed for like, a
The
really long
motherfucker can destroy a whole world. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah,
Oh,
I believe it.
find everything. Oh, I can stop time. I can reverse time. I'm super broken.
You know what's
You
funny?
were expecting a Cage villain, but it was actually me, Dio.
Dio. Dio.
God dang JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Real talk, though, the most powerful Final Fantasy protagonist is Lightning.
Lightning becomes a goddess at the end of a freaking series, so, you know.
Like,
Okay.
Play as Divine Goddess Lightning in 13.3, and you're just broken as all hell.
Okay, so everyone would smash Lightning, Lucas. Also,
Yeah.
Lucas was pointing out that Kirby is better than Cloud, and I'm like, Kirby is a black hole. You know that, right? His stomach is a black hole. To escape him, you'd have to be faster than light. So, rip anyone who gets in Kirby's mouth. You're not getting out.
Kirby's mouth is a good thing.
Well, considering, yeah, Kirby is a black hole, I just stay away from Kirby's fifth mouth. Just don't go near him when he eats. Like, there's no light in his body because he's a black hole. They explored what happens when you go in there, and it's just an empty void. Shout out to Meta Knight being a veteran like Star Warrior, just like Kirby, but is not nearly as broken, but can still kick your butt in the games.
Why doesn't Meta Knight do the sucky thing?
Meta Knight is Meta Knight is OP though.
Sword.
His flaming sword will destroy your life. Like that thing catches on fire and half of Kirby's HP is gone.
Not in Smash.
In Smash Brawl, freaking Kirby would get wrecked by a Meta Knight spammer though. Anyone ready to see Shadow wreck Mewtwo in Death Battle?
Oh yeah. I want to see what kind of bullshit they can talk about with Mewtwo winning.
Mewtwo can just mind control him, can he? Mewtwo's a legendary psychic Pokemon with the ability to learn Psychic, Aura Sphere, and all sorts of other types
Yeah,
of
but
moves.
Shadow also has some psychic thingies.
Shadow speed blitzes. Mewtwo can teleport.
You can
So
tell.
can Shadow. In Chaos Control, maybe.
Like,
But by the time he's...
use Chaos Control, you literally have to go Chaos Control. It's not just, oh, I teleport.
Yes. Also,
Can't go
Mewtwo can Mega Evolve
supersonic.
too. And Mewtwo's stats in Mega Evolution are close to gods. Freaking Pokemon. But this is Screw Attack, so... Have you played any of the Shadow games? Yes. Yes, I have.
I played the
Because he was
super
doing-
edgy Shadow game with guns.
Everyone played that game. He was doing it pretty easily. Teleport is a move learned by Abra at like level 5.
Fucking teleport never let me catch it. Fucking Abras.
God dang Abras. I'm saying that Mewtwo's pretty OP too, and base form Shadow doesn't teleport that easily. First of all, he requires at least 1 Chaos Emerald.
Yeah.
So if he's starting out with 7 Chaos Emeralds, he still has to go Chaos Control with at least 1. Yes.
Or he can just go Super Shadow. In that case, it's
He
done.
requires... I'm waiting for the next sentence. It for long teleporting. Oh, you mean the scene where he was teleporting like a foot at a time? That was slow. Even for Shadow, though. He'd be much better off running in those scenes. And literally, if he teleports, Mewtwo just goes wall of telekinetic force outwards in all directions. And Shadow can do that too? Yes, but Mew can do it faster. Mew again can also mind control. Mew again can also put him to sleep.
Is Lucas arguing for Shadow?
Yep,
I guess.
he is.
This is fascinating because just arguing in the chat, OP.
You have to go to the call to see what he's talking about, because it show up as a little chat box. But yeah, so this has been Ruckus versus Kyosuke Part 18. It's a never-ending battle, just like Pokemon.
I think the people who were like Sonic Adventure wasn't all that great, but Shadow is
Sonic Adventure 2 was amazing.
Lucas, you're only too lazy to keep typing because you have to keep pressing enter every time you type because you type broken sentences. You'd save energy if you didn't do that.
Like, yes, we are reading every word you type.
Like, if we were lazy, we wouldn't be in this call in the first place. Oh, so I showed my friend the Frieza song today. He was driving me home, and he's just like, so, your song went off during church. What was that? Because my alarm clock went off at church. And I was just like, oh, and I showed him the Frieza song.
Oh, well. Frieza.
Yep. I have the English lyrics on my phone translated. It's pretty great. Poor Lucas has to keep typing because he has a party going on. I'll give him props for showing up, though. 1,000 years dedication. Lucas is the next craft essence, Alex.
Just Lucas's face superimposed on Oct
Yep.
in the Zoken pose.
How about Deku from Boku no Hero versus Ken Kaneki? What? That's really weird, but wouldn't Ken Kaneki just out-sustain? Okay, let me be real here. I dropped Boku no Hero halfway through the first season, so I don't know. And I have never seen an episode of Tokyo Ghoul. All I know is he has regeneration, and he has lots of fingers.
He has godlike regenerative prowess, but I don't think he can take this. I say Deku.
How about N from Pokemon versus Thrall from Warcraft? You see, that would require that people actually still play Warcraft. Sorry, not sorry. N. Lucas says N.
Interesting. I say Jesus. Jesus wins that fight.
N because he stands for N-word. Lucas. 2K16. I'm not translating that one from Rukus chat to audio. Kellen will now be shot in approximately 12 minutes.
Oops.
Dude, what
He said it on air, and he's not a rapper. Everyone hit the deck. Okay, so yeah. I remember our first when I first video chat with Kyosuke. You mean the one where you met me on Skype and it was like real? Yes, and oh, that one where you called me. I had my phone open. My little sister's in the room, and you just said the F word like 80 bajillion times, and I was like, God dang it.
Lucas is a great influence for kids.
And Lucas is just like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh man. So who's actually seen Sakamoto Desuga? AKA, haven't you heard of Sakamoto? I'll take that as me and Kira then. Y'all should watch it. It's funny. It's funny. He's like the Saitama of high school. Unless it's school. Okay. Okay, so you don't watch bad things unless it's school days, huh? I think school days transcends the word bad though.
Oh God, school days.
Because I'm going to quote Holden when he's saying the progression of school days. If school days was since it's a visual novel, this is the progression of school days as described by Holden. You go to class or you don't go to class. Oh, you didn't go to class? You got laid. Oh, what?
That's
you went
it.
to class? You still
got
got laid. Fairy Tail versus School Days. I don't know. Main character actually died in School Days. And Natsu doesn't get laid, so that's minus points for Natsu. He's of legal age, and so is Lutzi. So.
Fairy Tail just become full-on hentai now.
Oh, you mean like the torture scene with Urza?
Yes.
I like how
Urza got tentacle raped.
I like how she was
That's
naked,
confirmed.
I like how she was naked, and in the anime they just gave her a turtleneck as if it didn't make it more fetishy.
It is confirmed and Urza got raped.
Yes. Well, the tentacles, did stuff. I didn't know about this until someone was yelling at me on a forum saying that Fairy Tail was trash, and I was like, I'm not disagreeing with you, bro. And then he's like, you haven't even seen the torture scene. And I was like, what torture scene?
There's that torture scene.
And he just links me the video, and I'm like, oh. It did a manga and then anime comparison. I was just like, Jesus Christ.
Confirmed Fairy Tail needs N.
Fairy Tail. The manga of Fairy Tail was violent. Dude, I own the first 4 volumes. I know. Also, Gray smoked. And his boxers were shorter. His boxers were, like, really short. In the anime, they're actually kind of long. Shout out to them never addressing gray smoking. It was there, and then it just vanished because smoking is bad for children. At least they didn't do what 4Kids did to Sanji and give him a lollipop. Oh dear, I killed the chat with One Piece and Fairy Tail. He smoked the plot. Same. Wow. I was not aware that Fairy Tail and One Piece were that efficient poison. Jeez. Okay, this chat is more dead than the Blue Exorcist fan base. Blue Exorcist had a fan base? No offense to anyone who likes Blue Exorcist, all three of you.
I can't.
Well, from what I understand, the anime is even worse, so... The first chapter of the manga actually was entertaining, and I just didn't pursue after that. It was like, oh yeah, all this crap is happening really fast. I was like, oh, and then it just drops that pace entirely. And it falls like flat on its face. Of just Rin just doing nothing in his life. It becomes more of a slice of life, according to Rukus. I wouldn't put it past that because, if I remember correctly, it had like fangirls who liked Rin, I think, maybe. Fangirl, maybe, actually. Singular. Oh, we saying something. What? Repeat what you said the first part again? God dang it. I missed it. Oh, no, I can just check the chat. There we go. My girlfriend likes Rin. Quote, Rukus. Rin is kind of bland to me. Like, yeah, I don't know. He's just there. So he's basically Mikado from Do Ra Ra Ra. Do you know what's really funny? In Nora Rise of the Yokai Clan, him and Mikado share the same voice actor, the 12-year-old main character. And Mikado is, yeah, Mikado is bland for the beginning. But at the beginning, he's supposed to be like this blank character so that you can appreciate the world more. And then he just develops into this sick, twisted bastard. Who's not nearly as fun as Isaiah. So, Kellen, welcome back from the dead.
Oh yeah.
Rip.
Kellen, finish. I guarantee that sentence is going to end with wanking One Piece. Yes, it did! To quote Rukus' exact words, it says beating his meat to One Piece.
Boa Hancock, more specifically.
I'll let that one slide.
Oh.
Okay, so I told you about how the Anime Couch was arguing ban from Seven Deadly Sins versus Boa Hancock, right? And they're just like, Boa Hancock absolutely destroys ban, and I'm just like, what? Now, do you guys disagree with this?
Can we go back to...
It depends if he finds her attractive. If anyone finds Boa attractive at all, they get turned to stone and they're dead.
I don't know, he's been reduced to like a single cell and survived.
No. It still won't change the fact that he'll get turned to stone every time he looks at her.
That would imply... Also, isn't Ban like super loyal to that lolly he likes?
Yeah, yeah.
So like, in his eyes he wouldn't care probably, maybe? Because he's the type of guy who's like, ooh, I want your clothes, not you. He actually did that to someone.
It's a real OG.
And
Them
Alex,
clothes,
what did
though.
you want to go back to?
Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Like, we're taking this seriously. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, well, it was just like this thing where I was like, I'm 90% sure Ban can actually do something, though. But that's just me. In my opinion, from what I saw, like, Seven Deadly Sins was way more powerful than One Piece was at the beginning and middle. Maybe not current, but beginning and middle, definitely. Real talk, I didn't expect Meliodas to be that powerful.
Oh.
He did destroy a mountain with a twig. The wind of a twig, by the way, not the actual twig. I told you about that one, Alex.
Yes.
He's like, man, I haven't trained in a while, and he's like starting to practice swinging, and he swings a twig, and the wind from the twig slices the mountain, and it's just like, oh, okay.
That hyper-realistic physics, though.
I can't even Seven Deadly Sins with how this stuff works. Like, one guy threw a lightning bolt, and like Meliodas caught it and threw it back. But we just pretend physics don't exist in that universe. They destroyed an entire castle playing arm wrestling.
That is, oh my god, okay.
If physics existed in any anime, boobs would not exist. I guarantee it has something to do with boobs or something.
If physics existed in any anime, I'll eat my hat.
All universes would be destroyed. Are you saying if physics existed in Toradora, the universe would be destroyed? That's what I'm hearing. And I didn't even watch past the first 5 minutes of Toradora. That show is literally just like, oh, here's the tsundere. Here's the main character. Bam. Any shonen battle manga. So, shonen battle. Does battle mean actual physical combat? Because I'm pretty sure, battles are like duels, and duels are like Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's time to duel!
Get sent to the Shadow Realm.
Real talk, Shadow Realm needs to not disappear in Yu-Gi-Oh! So often. Because it was like, oh yeah, it's a thing in GX and Classic. Didn't Yugi almost kill Kaiba? Not
It was
Kiba.
in 5Ds for like the first season.
He did not kill Kiba, no. He almost killed Kaiba, yes. Killing Kiba would imply that he's Yu-Gi-Oh! Solo Shonen verse. Well, real talk, if Yugi was like, hey, I want you guys to play games with me, he would solo most of anime.
Yes.
With his broken ass deck and his fucking cheating.
It'd be funny if
Pulling
like,
cards out of his ass.
it'd be funny if he went to like the Beyblade verse and he still solos.
He would, though. That's the funny thing.
I saw a video where Aizen beat Goku by mind crushing him.
Mind
I-
crush.
I could actually see that happening. Now I kind of want Yu-Gi-Oh! Beyblade crossover where Pharaoh solos the verse. Keep in mind, the 4 main characters in that series have the gods of the world in their tops. Not the
I
new
think-
ones, though. I'm talking about, like,
Pharaoh.
they all just... Pharaoh proceeds to have all 4 of those Beyblades just better.
He just takes his cards, puts them in the monsters to his Beyblades.
Yes, his Beyblade, its monster is Dark Magician.
Magician.
Mario can destroy galaxies. Mario screws around with stuff too much. That's why galaxies are being destroyed. Mario needs to stay in his goddamn Palmer tubes.
Hey, Super Mario Galaxy was a great game.
I didn't say he wasn't. I just said he needs to stay in his plumber tubes. Plumber should not be out in space. That's all I have to say. Whether something's a great game and whether something is stupid doesn't necessarily have to not be the same thing. Plumbers in space. Card games on motorcycles. Mario needs to clean
Alien
up Fairy
ninjas.
Tail. I imagine Mario just jumping on the heads of Fairy Tail characters and they just die.
That will be a better ending than what they're currently setting up for.
What is going to be the ending? Zero versus Natsu? How is Natsu going to fight? How is Natsu going to fight Acronologia and I butchered that name. Sorry, I have no idea how to pronounce it. How is he going to beat either that Dragon King guy?
The dragon, Alduin.
He cringed, so I apparently made him cringe. Anyways,
Cringe.
Nice
grammar.
How is he going to beat either him or Zeref? Because Zeref curb stomped him from everything I've seen.
Friendship.
The power of Nakama.
I swear to God,
That's what's
if
gonna
they do
happen.
that, I will cry, and I don't even like the fan base or the show. I will straight up just cry because of how bad it is. It's affecting me in my life. I'll just always be like, I'll be doing something, I was like, oh yeah, Fairy Tail exists, and I'll just break into tears.
I do that already. Guy Geo just died a few chapters ago, and now he's suddenly back.
Are you serious? Well, okay,
I'm
all right, hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. Who killed him? I want to hear this. Who killed him? Was it a new guy?
Lucas, tell him. Because I don't know, I stopped reading it, and apparently I heard that he died.
Lucas is like, really? Tell me, I'm curious. I'm not gonna read it, so. Alex shows disappointment. Watch it be like Wendy one-shot him with her wings.
No, apparently he died after he gave this really emotional speech, and then the last chapter was just, he didn't die, he teleported.
Oh, he got teleported into the underworld, right? This is what Lucas is saying. So he got dragged into the underworld as a living person. Oh, then he didn't die. He just did whatever.
Dead. He was gone. He was gone.
Well, let's be real here. When does the character? Alex just disappointment emojis everywhere.
I'm not surprised considering they killed Grey off and then used time travel to bring him back a second.
But Urza's mom's magic, which switches location, made him teleport to a different location. The heck? Urza's mom is alive? Well then.
Even though that goes against everything about Urza.
I could have sworn they said her parents were dead and that's why she was in the tower, but whatever. It's not confirmed, but it's pretty obvious.
Fairy Tail. Next thing you know, Lucy's dad is gonna be alive.
I mean, mom. Lucy's mom actually never died. She's actually just, hanging out with, like, the crew in the Fairy Tail Guild. She just doesn't know.
Oh my god, I hate Fairy Tail.
Lucy's mom is actually Aizen. I would agree. Aizen is actually every single major villain in every series ever.
I would love that.
Like, it's just like a National Aizen Day, and it's like April Fool's just turns into National Aizen Day, where everyone just reveals to be Aizen. Bleach should do a chapter like that. On April Fool's, they should just have you watch take off a mask and be Aizen. And release it as like an official chapter, but then it's actually like fake.
Hey man, they can't spoil the ending of their own series.
The plot twist of Thor Dark World should have had Aizen at the end instead of Loki. Same. Loki is actually Aizen. Lex Luthor is also actually Aizen.
No, wait. At the end of Age of Ultron, when you see Thanos going for the Infinity Gauntlet, it should have been revealed as Aizen.
The Infinity Gauntlet is actually just Kyoka Suigetsu. That's where his sword went, guys. Thanos stole it. Rip. So I'm gonna name this this chat Aizenchat.
Aizenchat, yes.
Featuring N from Pokemon. Because we've established that N is Jesus and Aizen is everyone.
We've been very productive.
Yes. This is what we've established. N is Jesus and Aizen is everyone. Aizen, I'm reading Lucas's words. Silence. Created the Bible in order to control the masses. Aizen created religion. What are you talking about? Aizen created religion, comic books, and the cure for cancer. He just hasn't given it to anyone yet.
That's not part of his master plan.
Yep. Can't control birth and death rates that way. Right? Okay. Aizen versus Chuck Norris, but you see, Chuck Norris is Aizen.
There you go. Done.
In the fight, now, you can't fight yourself. So, the reason, so me and Alex are talking, and I think the reason that Aizen doesn't reveal his Bankai, because his Bankai is so powerful, it can trick himself into believing his own illusion.
Yep.
And the reason I think that is because Bleach Bankais tend to hurt their users in a lot of cases. So I'm just like, what if Aizen's illusions are so god tier that he just tricks himself into believing stuff? Have you ever seen the picture where Kubo is drawing Aizen, and halfway through drawing Aizen just stabs him from the panel? And then Aizen says, why were you under the illusion that you were drawing me? Alright, so since we're on topic of Aizen, I'm going to read the Joke Battles Wiki's page on Tight Kubo. It's actually quite interesting. I read this to you, Alex.
Yeah, I remember this.
Okay, so summary of Tight Kubo from the author of Bleach, obviously. Creator of Bleach manga and God King of Troll Society. Gives everyone ridiculous hacks. Created Aizen, the physical embodiment of trolling, will troll your fandom to nothing.
Sounds legit.
His tier is Troll Hacks. His name is Tight Kubo, King of Lord of the Trolls. His origin is Aizen and the Troll Society. His gender is male, age 38, classification, manga, artist, author, rock star of Shonen Jump manga. Abilities, troll manipulation, manga manipulation, can bestow trolling powers to other manga artists, can one-shot someone if they're boring, white space manipulation, plot manipulation. Attack potency, at least page level plus. Speed, at least massively faster than fandom, plus plus plus.
I'm surprised they don't have no backgrounds in there.
Trolls his own fandom once a week. That's what white space manipulation is.
Oh, okay.
Lifting strength, lifting hacks level, strike strength, hacks, durability, hacks again, stamina irrelevant, range, multiverse. Can stretch out to your favorite shows, be it his own or someone else's. Standard equipment, multiple pens and paper. You know, intelligence beyond base Aizen but below self-aware Aizen. Weakness, self-aware Aizen. Notable victories, Masashi Kishimoto. The Bleach verse except Aizen. Oda, Hiro Mashima, your fandom. Notable losses, self-aware Aizen. His own creation turned against him.
Self-aware Aizen, oh my god.
Would you like to see the image where he one-shots Kishimoto?
Yes, that'll be great.
Alright. I'm sending it in the chat, and I might screen share, just to show everyone who's actually following the call. God dang it! It freaking went. Oh yeah,
oh,
you want to
show
it. People.
Oh my god.
Oh, that is such a great image. And this is the image of the one-shotting. And to anyone who wants to see it, I will now screen share so that anyone can see it. Let's see. Let's open up my files, click on this image. Alright, time to screen share, folks. God dang it, oh, here it is. And there it is. There's the image, guys. Bang, bang. So, what we've confirmed is self-aware Aizen is the god of the universe. So, this has been Aizenchat. With me today.
Aizenchat featuring Aizen.
Yep.
Hosted by Aizen.
Also
Special
featuring
guest starring Aizen.
Written by Tight Kubo. We had today. Oh, Lucas says his girlfriend was actually Aizen.
It's usually the grounds to break up with someone.
But Lucas is Aizen too.
I see how it
That's
is.
the thing. So with me today, I've had Lucas Aizen, I've had Kira Aizen, Kellen Aizen, and Alex Aizen. And I have also been Aizen.
It was all part of our plan.